I need to do a lot of things, yes. Now, options for audio, because ow. Okay. Ugh. Why are these what does it even mean? Oh, scale. That's a really weird way to put that. I don't think we need to disable extra effects. 2-bit mode? Sure. Extra information? I don't know which is on and which is off. Creepy neighbor on or off? What does it even mean, creepy neighbor on or off? It's our friend Hello Neighbor. This isn't Hello Neighbor. What's an extra? Oh yeah, that's nice. I don't have any mods, so I don't have to bother with that. Well, talking about Ned Flanders. Why do people hate Ned Flanders? It keeps recentering the screen. There are many color palettes to choose from. Oh! Yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah. Who wants to pick a color palette? Why are there so many color palettes? At this point, just give us a slider. Shall I go with the beige? If it's your first time playing World of Horror, I recommend that you start with the spine-chilling story of School Scissors option before trying more complex playthroughs. Starting new encounter will kill you if you drop below 1 standard, but you can drop to -5 in combat. Let's hope we can make it alive. Weird's happening here. I'm sure together we can deal with it. Wow, that's really helpful. Timeline. Deadline choice turns to change the mysteries and their endings. Occult capital of Japan every year. A city visit. Okay. I have no clue what any of this means, to be honest. So I guess let's just jump through. Tiny section of a standard playthrough showcasing one of the available mysteries. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980s. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. Rapid technological progress in the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the town. Crap! I clicked and it apparently chose an option on me. Is that a new item? Straight Racer Taiyaki. I'm following the weird cult for weeks now, barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. It's a race against time and you can't rest until our town is safe. Fine chilling story. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave, a woman with the widest smile and the sharpest of scissors. Knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues, and details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? Probably not, to be honest, S. And Sigfrid has left you a notebook. Rumors are true. To stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil, then the lighting of holy candles. I hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. Investigating schoolyard. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom, inside an old anatomy model. Its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. Enter the school gym. You notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Get your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movements cause tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. Find an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was left on the roof. You must hurry to find it. Find an additional page from your friend's diary. Open the door, click on the handle, and drag the mouse with the mouse button pressed. Oh yeah, that's nice. You shouldn't risk that again. This is great, to be honest. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between worlds is coming apart. You must hurry or risk being noticed by whatever other eldritch horrors still lurk here. Strength check failed. Raise your head in time to see an aft Yalzat's single eye glaring down at you. You scream as your mind is flooded with forbidden knowledge and your skin is etched with ancient runes and curses. You found the blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in your ritual. You copy the sigil as best you can on the blackboard, hopefully it'll be enough. Owen with an upsetting face and twitching lip stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Would you help me move some stuff to my new Sure! Rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Fetuses have so many legs. Sound of scissors is getting louder. You must hurry. Need the candles. Let me grab your hand, though I insist. Have to anyway then, apparently. You found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Wait, what's that? Sigil and holy candles don't seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. Have you drawn it wrong? Frozen in fear, you watch as the twitching horror gets closer and closer. It raises its enormous chalk scissors and croaks, "Am I beautiful?" Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly, "Am I beautiful?" During each turn, you'll build a sequence of attacks and move from the action ring. Once you've filled the sequence bar C, press the launch button to finish your turn. Time you'll discover new combat moves available through the action filter A. But first you need a weapon. Find and choose an action called Look for an Improvised Weapon. Found a new item branch. Look at new inventory item has appeared in your inventory in the upper right corner. Select the item with your cursor and open this item's submenu. I don't know. This would get it to 177. It's this type of weapon. Nice. Is that all this is? The enemy has 12. Okay, I have... Where the hell's my health bar? Hello, Altis, I'm so freaking confused. No, this is her health bar, S. Where's my health bar? Krias, why do that when we can redeem Christmas games in January? Hold on, I have 2 health left, don't I? I got it! Woo! Ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. The only trace left of her is the large scissors. You stare at them, unsure what to feel. Something tells you you want to keep them. You need them. Very slowly, you pick up the scissors and your mouth widens in a smile. Ending B. Nice. Playthrough lasts 11 minutes, 32%. That's not the only mystery plaguing this town. Must continue your adventure. For a second, I read that as dick version instead of disc version. Quick activity. The option will prepare the standard skeptic playthrough for you, allowing you to start the game without worrying about in-depth stuff for now. New playthrough, randomly setting character, old god background, and more, and a customized playthrough. Neat. Let's go. Feed a woman with the most confusing G I've ever seen in a Game Boy themed game. Something strange is happening in it. Okay. Go figure get key to the woods at night. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Thank you for the bits, Krias. And of course you did 69. Banished to the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through reflective glass. The glimpses behind your reflections are just the beginning of the real nightmare. Old God's Rule, resting at home raises doom, backstory World of Horror, character exclusive perk cards only. Welcome and thank you for trying World of Horror. Inspired by adventure games from the 80s, the visual overload may initially be a little distorting. In this short tutorial, I'll do my best to explain various elements and prepare you to fight the horrible old gods. Well, no, yeah, there's very, very little disorienting. There's so much weird shit looking around. Did I? What did I read wrong? Distorting. Oh, I said distorting. Yes. Close enough. That's the main game screen. Here, you will interact with your surroundings, solve mysteries, and fight enemies. User interface screen, here you manage inventory, cast spells, and access the game options. This is a log. Shouldn't I have gotten this first? That you on the right, World of Horror has a... Oh, Big Bird, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. You on the right, World of Horror has RPG elements, and your attributes are described by 6 basic stats. The stamina represents your physical health. You die when it hits 0. Reason, it represents your stability and will come from your 0. Your character collapses. Okay, so it's 2 different kinds of health bar. Outcome events, strength, dexterity, perception, knowledge, charisma, and funds. Okay, weird way to put money, but sure. That's your inventory. You can keep up to 4 items to inspect, use, or equip anything you pick up. Select the item in question from this area. There are 3 equipment slots Equipped items do not count towards the 4-item limit. A is weapon for combat, B and C are trinkets and armor. As you progress with your playthrough, more helpful tips will appear. Would you like to turn combat tutorial on? No, I'm good for combat now. I already did the other one you told me to do first. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Enter the lighthouse. The little padlocks prevent you from entering the building. You need 5 keys. Well, I have no keys. One thing we have is your home. Like your mailbox, it's empty. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You are not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want, but where your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Eerie episode of evolving eels. Alarming account of abnormal arms. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. Horrible history of household hell. And something I can't do yet. Let's do the arms. Well, Big Bird, I can't wait if this game can get freaky as fuck. That's out. I just don't know why people redeem this in November. This is like technically 3, or if you want to call it that, 2.5 horror games in a row in November. I don't remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed, with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found, and the apartment remained vacant. The apartment was closed and she lived alone. What other ways are there? You can get the apartment plan to compare with other flats. Have a home, downtown, apartments. Cost doomed to enter. I forget what that is. Oh, this is yeah. So, I exchange funds for items, and this is police station exchange EXP for fun. I mean, weird. Damn. Ooh, we're gonna check the apartment. We're gonna go to the apartment, I guess. Investigating staircase. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She's taking a shower and suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. The blood leads to the dark apartment. Charisma check success. Woman sniffs and smiles weakly. You feel you prevented something awful. I don't think that's how that works, Big Bird. It's a grim bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours, and will gladly help you get back on track, after all. Takes a step closer, and you can swear there's a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. Can I pick none of them? Man smiled, handing you an envelope. You feel like you've made a huge mistake. I do the hospital twice, it says anyway, so let's go to the hospital. Where is it? Has been branding the patients with occult symbols. Branded like cattle. Preparing a feast for their eldritch masters. The patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens. The police had them committed, mumbling something quietly as you passed by. You try reasoning with them to tell you what really happened, but it doesn't work. It takes tuners to calm them down after they've roughed you up. An anatomical museum archive displays a specimen with elongated arms and jellified bones. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. Stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? The door is locked, but you repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. A moment later, the door opens and a surprised teen with greasy hair asks who the hell you are. Mistaking these nerds for cultists sure is embarrassing, but deep inside you're relieved. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other end of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other end of the line puts an accent on real. Hello, are you still there? Learn some useful bits of information about your nemesis, however, if everything that man said was the truth. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of sodas, but you really could use a drink. You buy a can of off-brand soda. When you reach for it, something inside the machine catches your hand. You have to jerk your hand out, injuring yourself. Knock on your friend's door and wait. Kana's not home. You should check later. You should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something the police missed. Here's some information. Detective thanks you for the information. Okay. The telephone sounds multiple voices are too loud for you to ignore. When you enter the apartment, everything turns silent. Let's go! Solve combat. The neighbor is complaining about her missing underwear. Okay, Goofy vibes, kind of, yes. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Man escapes when he hears the police siren, but before he goes, he draws an unfamiliar symbol in blood on your front door. There's complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice cold water is a good idea. Body clearly wasn't prepared for a cold bath and you feel the cold coming on. Mr. 000, your neighbor, is a horror manga artist. He's trying to come up with a satisfying ending for his new story. Catch a glimpse of the painted thing. Suddenly you feel very weak and excuse yourself to leave. Everyone's connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? Didn't need a I don't know, Krius. Good question. Enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide open stare of the dead pervert. His elongated limbs stretching and disappearing into the vent's darkness. Inside his mouth you find a tiny key. That is a good question, Krius. After the police arrive, the whole building gets searched. Following the arms, detectives find the body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he is identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeuristic photos of the tenants. You're questioned thoroughly and eventually released as the murder case is being covered up as a case of an unfortunate gas leak. Learning can have normal arms ending A. Rewards for solving. Knowledge is key. 30 experience. Thorough investigation 15%. There's still hope minus 5% doom. Tireless plus 1. Reason. Time passing plus 1 day. Old God stirs. Click here to reveal its effect. Imposing shadow cast by the old lighthouse is getting longer each day. The paranoia discomfort is almost palpable in the air. In your mailbox, you find a small key. Wonder what it's doing here. You're not currently investigating weird mysteries recently. Okay. Open certain locks. Oh, you can level up in this! The Jews go to the hospital. You're up to the revolving eels. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one who studies fish. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did he bring this time? She grins. Well, creepy. Yeah. Jars into his apartment. I wonder what weird fish you find this time. Will you check it out? You will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Please. Less than time before you were asked to the office. Okay. Additional actions on the injury. Damn it, I'm short on funds. Hey Dork, I'm with you. Why are you going back to my place? It's a bad time looking at... Okay. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? Old tomes. New spell. The enemy which increases the lower your stamina is. Hey, Saya. Sorry I didn't notice earlier. Just this game is a lot of reading and I'm very lost. An old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One medal seems particularly valuable. Huh? It seems the person involved with the current case was a prize-winning swimmer. The neighbor's office at school is empty. You find a few jars all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decides to take one jar home. She is dead! Yes, Formula Front is great. I speedrun it. It's honestly one of the easiest games to speedrun, but the game as a whole is very fun. It's also very easy because you don't... Well, so it's easy and not easy. It's easy because you don't have to play it yourself, but if you don't figure out how the AI works, the game is just impossible. If you've ever seen an eel like this, it's so freaky, don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How could you sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creature? His office at school is empty. You find a few jars. Wait, didn't we just do this? How did I cycle that? You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. How did this envelope end up in your bedroom? Seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go check it out. Make your best efforts. You feel like the neighbor is starting to change. Location's threat level increases. Kana was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. That's so weird. Your neighbor really was into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if your spying on your neighbor is a good idea to begin with. Oh, yeah, Sniper is not the best choice for Filial at all. Town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where alternative crowds gather. An ancient wooden temple occupies a small hill at the town center. Doesn't matter if you believe or not, the smell of burning incense and old wood calms you down. Can't take the feeling that those small dock buildings hide some terrible secrets. Maybe going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea. You've advanced to the next experience level. Choose one perk and one stat upgrade. Improve resting at home. An eye for art. Gonna choose this for now. I really probably have to rest soon. Passing by a faulty elevator, its doors suddenly open. You take a step back, noticing a weird tall woman standing in the darkness. Do you live here? I've never seen you. Cyclops neighbor kicks you. Defeat the Cyclops neighbor. 14 XP. Nice. Must be something more we can learn. Try to break into his apartment tomorrow. Wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committally, you just wish you could throw this damn jar in the trash. Walking the beach, you discover a giant charred pit. As you wonder what was burned here and why, you hear a crackling sound getting louder. Everything around you becomes scorching hot. Well, just stay kind preparing for combat. Can I run from combat? Then you explode with gore. I'm gonna die before they die. Oh, there is running, okay. Does this work? It does! Shit! I casted that spell a bunch of times for no reason. Wait, what's that? Corpse dust. Think of how stupid it is of Connor to try and break into your neighbor's apartment. You go to sleep. You can short nap in your bed, your best friend talk about unrelated stuff, time flies by, you prepare yourself to leave and continue your long investigation. All right, yes. Let me get those. Hello, Biscuit. Gone has been missing since yesterday. You decided to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. Into your neighbor's kitchen, you were shocked to see countless jars filled with eels filling around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana? The golden body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing, with countless tiny blood trails leading in all directions. I found the neighbor, but when his eyes burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now, too. You rush onto the hospital, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on a chair in the waiting area. When you wake up, it's already night. You ask about your friend. You are met with a weird reactions, as if she never existed. Rush the operating theater yourself, but are stopped by armed policemen. Whatever happened, the doctors must have been too late to help. Still processing the events of the previous night, corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs and eyes. Sitting before your apartment building, you watch the police officer emptying out your neighbor's place. You wonder if you will ever hear from your friends again. You have to developing eels, rewards for solving this mystery, knowledge. Okay. Effects. Well, there's something wrong with the tap water. It's black and oily and glistening, like smelling like death. You hope it's just a temporary issue. Let's see. Oh, right. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anyone can connect to a bulletin system, or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all of the messages on that bulletin, even post your own to start a conversation, and use them to share files or to chat about their favorite topics. Everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operating from somewhere in Shiokawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people all be drawn to take their lives? Shower, sit on a couch, and eat your favorite. Okay, good. Yep, bye, Creus. I will attempt to enjoy the game. Investigate the forest. Yeah, this is going to be smart. Sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave walls. Use my flashlight. Flashlight beams reveal additional symbols hidden in the shadows. They help you interpret the spell instructions drawn on the cave walls. Neat. Along a trail of rotten fruit, you're on a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. Small statue looks like an alien menacing. Kneeling by the shrine, you discover a small piece of paper tucked behind the statue. Aubergine wasn't bad. I know, Krias. I was kind of joking. I was pretty sure I got them all. You discover the body of a young student clutching a note. Write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Share death and that connection will outlast you. Won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. And Ultra. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Also, that's oh yeah, that's actually gonna be fantastic. Also, the library computer doesn't have a modem. You happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking. Then they just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arranged to meet at her home in the city. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. Recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to move the furniture from his flat because he wanted to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. Flat with a light source. On your light source on the dark closet and something glitters at you, you grab it and the Moon Company enters the house. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up to your apartment stairs, teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. God damn, our computer's heavy. And you stop by a home to pick up your lunch. You find a pile of letters in your mailbox. But what's that? You've attracted the attention of something truly evil. Wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your room. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything is functional. The newscaster on the TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in other nearby towns. You need to act quickly. While examining the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished picture of a face hidden in the shadow. Something truly evil is getting closer. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, hospitals in chaos, the staff looked exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down on the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridors. Only in the hospital corridor, you hear disgusting slurping sounds coming from a closet. Too bad I mean, the game's not that bad. Here, two nurses talk about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently, she's recovering at her grandparents' home at the village in the outskirts of the city. At the hospital, make your way to the nearest bus stop. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone on the street, and you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. You better hurry out of here. You pull into the village bus stop. A news story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shiokawa students leapt in front of a train, hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching down the village streets. As you walk through the village, crops waver in the breeze, following your every movement. You find the girl's house. Her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your efforts to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. Following a weird gargling sound, you enter an alley. Standing in the shadows, you notice someone wearing a policeman uniform. Move along, citizen. Nothing to see here. You've made a horrible mistake. Wait, what's that? I got handcuffs! While in inventory, lower human enemy's power by 5! Defeat a human enemy with 12 health remaining. The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. This trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep, however, it can be an important place to investigate. Safe route, of course. Taking the safe route costs you time, but you get to the top without incident. Burnt out candle wax and dried blood around the shrine mean a new sinister cult has claimed this location. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone and then it finally connects. Welcome home. Did you like it so far? Yes or no? I'm glad. Take your phone off the modem and put it to your ear. Remember the note. All the note you found, because through the voice of humanity you read about. Bracing yourself, you slowly put the phone to your ear. You don't hear words or a voice. You soon understand they don't need those. It's difficult, but you manage to keep track of which thoughts are yours and which are theirs. Everyone is here now. You've escaped everything that held us back in life. You don't have any more burdens. You can escape with us. This is the purest form of existence, a paradise of connection. Everyone deserves that. We will bring humanity all together. You need to think carefully about how to respond. Suffering is human, of course. How can you believe that? Well, okay, if you want to suffer, go ahead. Consciousness dips. By the time you snap out of it, you're strangling yourself with the phone cord. The entity assaults your mind, but the struggle brings out strength you didn't know you had. You refuse to die. Listen to this staticky signal on the other end. It's harsh to your ear, but then the noise begins to slowly change into something beautiful. You want to join it. Hey, I'm learning how to do it. Things I'm surprised the tutorial didn't say. Join the voices. I'm not doing good dodging these times. I've defeated together. Wrenched the phone from your ear, nearly tossing it across the room. You could have killed yourself for that thing. Sweat pouring down your face, you immediately yank the computer plug from the socket. In the bulletin's number and phone book, you find the system operator's address and you enter the cramped apartment. You're met with a smiling, hanging teenager and a still running unplugged computer. You smash it to pieces. The root call's gone, the suicide's eventually slow. While you couldn't save those already in its thrall, you believe to know the bulletin won't take any more new victims. Ending B. Nice. Minus 5% doom is not enough. Well, so it's Monday, not Tuesday, right? Oral history of household hell. There are many old mansions around this town. 000 Manor is one of them. Supposedly haunted by a family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. It is the only tragic event that took place there. The military exercise makes you feel safer, but are guns enough to stop the unspeakable horrors out there? Crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse, carried to the beach by waves. Inside the man's pocket, you find documents that are all strangely dry. Did the man really drown, or was he brought here? You've learned the cliff the mansion was built on is famous for its extensive cave system. You decided to rent some books that might help you. The article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They were exploring and mapping weird cave formations found in the cliffs. The search of the missing team of scientists continues. You only go so far as a code written on a cave wall. One house owner, however, decides to make use of the cave tunnel as a natural concert hall, he claims. She said she would do everything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself. You've defeated Stalker Girl. Occult Diary. Works for me. There's supposed to be someone near the cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. You enter a metro car. You notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. You reach for it. The package you stop suddenly, seeing a familiar face in a nearby advertisement. Something truly evil has your scent now. Suddenly, the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Brace yourself. Darn it, the bone disappears. Unfortunate. Make it through the window. This is the abandoned mansion your friends have talked about. Let's explore it. You feel watched. Well, I don't have a holy candle, so retreat. Retreat from the room. Very weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find the key. In distance, the bell tolls. Everything gets dark. Your demise is here. Holy crap! Well, I believe I am dead. Hello, Hale. It unfortunately seems to be healing. No, I was actually pretty far, Hale. This was the last mystery and it was mostly done. And now I seem to have some completely undamageable, unbeatable enemy that I can't run from. I don't know. It seems to fully heal every time I do something. Like, the only thing I found is picking up and chucking shit at it. All of my... Do I have to clap? Oh, okay. Bow, clap, bow, clap, bow. It only works on ghost enemies. Fuck you. What if it's the other way? Yeah, that was it. Resisting unknown horror is taking its toll on your health. Weak and you finally succumb to your injuries alone. As the dust settles upon your eyes, reality starts to crumble. Old God is ready to return once more. Little skeptic. Cause of death, stamina loss. Your playthrough lasted an hour. Okay. Fortunately, I don't really have time to do more today. While the game is nice, I'm not sure I want to continue doing this, to be honest. Because it also... I'm not sure how, like, the ending works. Yeah, so you know what? So I guess we're gonna call this one here because I don't really have time to go through it again, and then I'll see what I'm gonna like. I'm not sure if I'm streaming tomorrow. If I am, I will do it again tomorrow. But if we don't, we'll start something else on Tuesday. So here's the thing: if I stream tomorrow, I will do this one more time. Like this would have been a great October game. But this is more of, like, as you said, a like, seeded sandbox. You don't really beat the game. Like, you can't really, like, just beat Minecraft. Anywho.